Who wears the pants in the relationship? All right.
I remember the first time that I met Nick, we invited him over to a Christmas party that's when I lived with Sarah, at our house. And when he was ready to leave, he didn't want to kiss me because I'd had a couple drinks, so he shook my hand. And it was a really like a firm business casual handshake. And I thought he was not interested. That was like a hard like, oh, this has been really fun. Like, thank you for discussing mortgage rates with me. Then I like texted him later and he's like, I don't know, you got something to drink and I hadn't been drinking, so I didn't want to kiss you, so I felt like I would just shake your hand. It's like, that was the next best idea, not a hug or like a fist bump or something.
You said, see, look at that, stacked on top with your brothers. See how they resemble one another, even in the plastic that secret that you know.
I have one hard, fast rule in life. Change is inevitable. You either learn to embrace change and remain relevant, or you fight change and you become irrelevant. And a marriage is exactly that. You start out as girlfriend and boyfriend, you're trying to figure it out, but because that commitment starts, both of you change. And you have to continue to embrace the changes in those people in order to get it. You move on to being fiancés, and the commitment starts to change you a little bit. Nerves get involved, there's some things that go on. And as you move through life, you become husband and wife. And believe it or not, those two little titles right there continue to change and evolve the relationship. And what you have to do is continue to embrace that change, because your partner is going to change, your spouse is going to change. And if you're going to stay in love, you have to do that. Soon, maybe, one day, you guys are going to add father and mother. And once again, the relationship is going to change. Commitments are going to change. And you're going to have to embrace the changes that Allie's going to make and Nick is going to make. And you're going to have to find a way to fall in love with the new person that you have with you. So my advice to you and my hope for you is that you guys have a long, happy life together, that you embrace the changes that come with life, and that you have many, many opportunities to fall in love over and over again. And then my last piece of advice: never start an argument with your spouse where you think you've been 100% wrong until you look into the mirror and accept your percentage of the argument, the responsibility for the argument. Nick, Allie, yeah. So let's toast to Nick and Allie. May you guys fall in love over and over again.
Oh, okay, yeah, that's good. Called it. Lauren, pull that out of left field.
Nick Nates is the perfect man. He loves Allie for all that she is. That shouldn't be taken to mean that he's good at handling her or managing her. No, he loves her truly and completely. And likewise, Allie loves Nick more than anyone or anything she's ever loved in her life, which is really saying something. And that love has really been tested in the short time that they've been together. They've overcome probably more than many married couples do in a lifetime. There are, of course, the challenges they took on themselves. Both Allie and Nick managing a new relationship while both being in school full-time and working full-time, Nick in paramedic school and Allie in her master's degree program. But then there have been the challenges that no one could have seen coming. Like in 2022, when we were hit with the most destructive hurricane season Florida has seen in quite a long time. Nick and Allie weathered those storms together, but the recovery of their home has been a brutal and painstaking process that is far from complete. Most recently, Allie and Nick experienced one of their most painful challenges yet, with the loss of their dear friend Ethan. Many people in this room have been impacted by this tragedy. We're here today to celebrate a beautiful commitment. And even so, there needs to be space to feel that grief. Throughout your marriage, you will learn to grieve together. My hope is that through each hardship, each loss, each conflict, you will learn to love each other better. You will learn to speak the words the other needs to hear and hold space when the other needs to feel.
Allie, you light up every room you enter. Even when you're not feeling your brightest. You give your entire heart to everything you do until you're empty. I promise to always be there when you need a hand up. I promise to pick you up when you feel you just can't get up, and that's okay. I will be there to hold your hand every step of the way through the good and the bad. See? Allie, I've loved you, and I will continue to love you until the day I'm gone.
Webster's dictionary defines wedding as the fusing of two metals with a hot torch. Well, you know something? I think you guys are two metals. Gold medals. Nick, you are my magic. You are my best friend, and you are the perfect home for my heart that feels things really big. The past 6 months were really, really hard, and some days my heart broke as we allowed things to come between us. We didn't always choose kindness, we didn't always work as a team, and we lost sight of the most important thing, you and me. But at the end of every long day or tired fight over baseboards and cabinet poles, I never once questioned if you and I were right together. I just wondered how we can do it better next time, together. Nick, our forever started the day I met you. Today is just the day we sign the paper, or I guess Sarah will sign the paper. Forever seems like a really long time, but I hope it goes by slowly. I hope I live for 150 more years, and I hope you live for 150 years in one day. If we get 150 years or we get 150 minutes, I promise to love you. I promise to walk the dog's medium or long walks and always say, big stretch to Luke when he does a big stretch. I promise to throw the ball for Levi, and I promise to be more like him, full of joy and contentment in the simple things. I promise to be more patient and listen to your ideas because you do have good ones. Remember that. I promise to bring our kids to the fire station to visit their dad, a real life hero. I promise to use kind words and love even when I'm hungry or angry. And I promise to work harder at loading the dishwasher, less like, as you so gently put it, a homeless person. I love you, Nick. You are my greatest adventure.
It is with great joy, and the boys are very happy to announce that you are pronounced husband and wife. Nick, you may kiss your bride.
I'll pick you out in a second.